says aim's real big.
Alrighty, everyone. I had no luck getting food next door at Long John Silver's again. So I'm back here at KFC, hoping that I get lucky here. But I don't think I'm going to. Because when I was here 5 years ago, they were closed. And they were surrounding me with bees. There were bees everywhere out here when I was trying to film this place. And I think I remember seeing a snake out here too in the high weeds and bushes out front. But since my original visit, they cut everything down. And now you can get right to the windows and everything. It's real nice. They really cleaned up the place, even though the place has been closed for a good number of years. I did a video here back in 2019 when I did the Long John Silver's video next door. And there's just a handful of places up here that, you know, people wanted me to revisit. And I'm glad I could do that for you guys. I was going to refilm the Dairy Queen down the road in Franklin that became another business and then closed again. However, there was a lot of equipment there, cherry picker trucks, electrical equipment. So somebody's using that property for that. And I didn't want to go in there, even though they may not be using the building per se. I didn't want to go in there and be walking around all of their equipment like that. I don't want anybody getting mad or, you know, giving people the wrong idea. So just not filming that place again right now. But yeah, the old Dairy Queen, it had the airplane inside and everything. That was really awesome, but not meant to be today. So, but this place is much like the Long John Silver's was, and I'm excited to redo a video here. So let's step out of the car, take a look at this, and see if we find any fried chicken or anything remotely close to being edible at this point. There you have it. Here we are again. The KFC that I did an original video at in 2019. Here we are in 2025. And the only thing that's really changed here is all the weeds and bushes are gone. They cleaned it up. Looks good. It was so overgrown when I was here. And there were just bees everywhere. And that was before I had the bee. I was rocking the Z24 that day because I had just picked that up off of my friend Bradley's mom and dad. And we came here to check out these places. Wow, the inside's hurting. Got water damage here pretty bad by the front window. Look at the color of that. It's like red. It's like a wild, bright red. On camera, it looks brown. But with the naked eye, it's like a bright cherry red. That's gross. Yeah, this needs some work. Compared to the Long John Silver's next door, which is in pretty much immaculate condition for being closed for 10 years. This has been closed about as long, as a matter of fact. And the vast difference. And if you remember, I mentioned this place last time, the Quality Farm and Fleet. That was an old James Wade department store. Couldn't really see inside of it, though. And the Big Lots down there on the end closed. I never got to do a video before it closed. You can see it right there in the Big Lots Furniture. They are reopening that store. If you've been following my videos and all the Big Lots videos I've been doing, some of them were reopening, and they have a big banner on the sign that says the comeback arrives soon. And they're now hiring. So Big Lots is reopening up that location. Since the new company took them over, they're reopening up a few hundred of them, and luckily for me, I'm getting mine back in Ross Township by me. And I've heard that the one in Erie, PA that I filmed on West 12th Street is also going to be reopening, which is fantastic. The one in Rochester, PA that I filmed, that one's reopening. So, yeah, that's great news. And I know they have the now hiring banners on there, and you know, maybe people had to look elsewhere for jobs, but they really should offer the employees who were working for the company their jobs back before getting new people. See, this was a Yum Brand restaurant, much like the Long John Silver's next door. I'm assuming they were owned by the same franchisee. The signage is all still up. Looks like the Colonel, he took a bat to the head on that one. Colonel's gone. Somebody rang his bell to the point it's not even there anymore. Then you have this decrepit looking drive-through. I was going to do a drive-through skit over here like I did at the other location next door, and I'm like, no, I don't really want to drive my car through all this crap. Hurting. There's a key in the door, but that just goes into like the cooler and freezer. Don't believe that you can get inside. I mean, we can see inside pretty good anyway, so I don't need to. And over here, you got a hell of a bump there if you hit that. You'd have the pictures here, advertisements for food and specials, all worn away. This drive-through window here. Yep. No chicken at all. If you want a tasty beverage, drink what looks like cherry Coke or cherry Pepsi on the floor over there. Looks freaking delicious. Get a straw and just lay down on the floor and start sipping it up. Oh, God. How many of you guys have I just turned your stomachs by saying that? All of you? Good. That was my plan. Not really, but since I'm there already, I'm just going to keep rolling with it. Yeah, I gotta admit, that was pretty foul. Somebody lost their socks. The signage on the doors still exists. Imagine if we could take a walk inside. There's not much to see in here, though. I like that you could see my car through the window. I love when that happens. How many times has that happened over the years? It's like, yeah, there's my ride. Of course, when it was the bee friend, you could see that thing 10 miles away. And when I was hanging out with Fuzz out in New Jersey recently, I thought it was comical how I saw 2 bee friends in 5 minutes in the same town. I'm like, oh, my heart. That was my original thumbnail location right here. But yeah, so that's your KFC, the old James Wade department store, and the Big Lots, which is coming back. So not going to do a video at the Big Lots since they are coming back, but I will check out that place there. That was the old Wendy's. It was a series of businesses, and I filmed that here too. So at least I got to do the trio again. Hope you enjoyed. All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this revisit. You know, it's crazy how life can change from my original video to now. This is why I like doing revisits. Like, places change, things change. You know, obviously, if you saw the original video, you know people that were around me. And, you know, I'm still really good friends with Bradley. I just don't get to hang out with him as much as I would like to. But, you know, it was fun having him show me around up here. And, well, I'm okay. I'm doing great. Life is good. Could always be better. But life is great. So I can't complain. Got wonderful people surrounding me. You know, I love having you guys here, obviously. Thank you so much for supporting me through all the years. And if you're new here, welcome. And I just, life is an adventure, and I love doing this. So even when it comes to little places like this, they just hold a memory, you know. And I'd like to think that my filming skills have gotten a little bit better in all these years too. So I hope that you guys appreciate what I do. I try very hard for y'all, and really enjoy doing this. So I look forward to what 25 brings here with places that I go and check out and videos that I get to do with other people. I can't wait to show you guys videos with Fuzz The Piney. We have so much fun together, and like I said, check out her channel. She only has a handful of videos up there, but she's an absolute sweetheart. So really grateful for her in my life and for all of you guys. And Bradley, if you're watching, you should be up here, my friend. He's probably at his parents' house right now. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Take care and stay awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.